Hey guys, MasakoX here, and welcome to a brand new edition of Dragon Swag. For those of you who might not be familiar with the format, I take a look at some of the most interesting, awesome, and downright weird products that have come out within the Dragon Ball Z merchandise world. Today's edition is all about the stuff that I picked up from MCM London Comic Con last weekend. And for those of you who might be interested in what I got up to during that day, you can check out the link to that vlog in the description and up top. And if you stick around right until the end, you can find out how you can get your stuff featured on Dragon Swag in the future, as well as all the stuff I found in my PO box, so just tune in for that at the end. Now first off, we have this lovely print from Richard Williams. My girlfriend Philly, she picked these ones out and thought they looked really cool. And they were doing the sale of 3 for £10 and the artist signed them, as you can see here. This one of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, so that one's really good there. And this one of Super Saiyan Goku. Again, that one's really good, so I can imagine that this one and one of Super Saiyan Blue Goku having the this one on the left, this one on the right, this one plumb in the middle. It's got a mixture of really kind of soft tones as well as just really being eye-catching. So I really enjoyed picking this up. Because when we move into our new place, we're going to need plenty of art for the new office. So this is going to be prime candidate for that. And next up, I hate to say it, but I forgot the name of the person that actually came up with this. It was a Dragon Ball Z specific tote bag. And I can imagine this would be a really good secondary convention bag because you're always picking up swag at these events. And what better way to show your appreciation for anime, as well as you're going to pick up new Dragon swag, to have a Dragon tote bag of your own. So you can see that all the individual prints that this person offered, well, the Majin Buu there, and Cell, Goku, and Frieza, as well as the Dragon Ball, they're all put together on a lovely kind of cloth bag. I can imagine myself rocking this during a convention. You never know when you might need it. Seriously, I think you can all attest that you never have enough bags, or you don't have a bag at all to carry all the stuff, and you go, oh my god, how am I going to carry this all home? This is your answer. And you'll look cool doing it. This next one is something that I was really glad to find, and this wasn't what I was expecting. I went into MCM looking for the Dragon Ball Daizenshuu because you know I always refer to those in my discussions, and it's one of those collector's pieces. Even though I don't read Japanese or speak it, I just would like to have it because it's an important part of the Dragon Ball community and the fandom, and it provides so much information. But I kind of got the next best thing. This was Shonen Jump and Viz's iteration, the only one that they've actually been translated into English. And it's the Dragon Ball, the complete illustrations, still in its wrapping. And I'm really not wanting to open the... Okay, I did it. Okay, they just... Alright, I did it. So let's just get it back out there. We'll keep the wrapper. I mean, look, you can just see right there. I'll put us a B-roll for that, but all this artwork is just... It's all stuff I recognise, and it's always just really good to see. Now it's in print. But that's one of the more interesting pieces that I found. But it gets even better. You want to play a game? Dragon Ball Z Monopoly, anyone? This has been knocking around the internet the last few months, and I found the last one at Comic Parade stall up in London. Why not? £40? Considering that this is going to be like a limited edition, I might even break this out for a future stream. So if you want to see me play this game either on a live stream or just as a specific video, just be sure to click that like button because I want to make sure that we actually have an interest for it because I really want to play this and I really want to show you guys how we can play this. But from the looks of it on the back, it looks like your straight up Monopoly game. So you got all the people, you even got a little giant Jimmy Firecracker down there. So that is fantastic. And you got all the fighters there, Bulma. Oddly enough, Vegeta's all the way up there. And then you got kind of Goku all the way down here. Yeah, Cell's up on green, where Oxford Street should be. And you could get Trunks' sword, a dragon radar, Frieza's spaceship, I think. And I'm saying armor. I'm just loving this already. This is like great. So, oh boy, you can lay claim to Yamcha! It's the greatest thing of my life. Yeah. Now, this is where things get really cool. I love myself some Dragon Ball Z figures. And when I move into the house, I'll be able to show you all of them in one go. But for now, these are just 2 of the ones that will be joining in the collection. And the first one is this one. If you saw my MCM vlog, you have seen this in detail, but this is the desktop real McCoy figures. I've got another one of these, I believe it's Goku riding a dinosaur, which sounds actually really right for Dragon Ball, surprisingly. But this one is a Resurrection F limited edition one, where Goku's riding the bike and it's all decked out, and the bike I absolutely adore because it's in my colours, white, purple, and gold. That's just wonderful right there. All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, as you can see right here, it's a glorious piece of machinery right here. I did have a little bit of a snafu, and the bike thing did come off, but that is something that can be fixed with super glue, so that's fine. Just have to be careful with that. It's a little fragile, so just be aware if you get one of these, yeah, just treat this with extreme care. It doesn't bend as much as you think it might, just to try and get a thing. There is a little problem because trying to get Goku's hands into these handles, not very easy at all. In fact, it's impossible, and you'll end up doing what I just did. Fortunately though, there are like wires here, so it's keeping it on here, but don't worry, I'm gonna repair this and make sure it's okay. But it still looks really great. And just the craftsmanship on the real McCoy figures are just something really to behold. It's just really, really beautiful. And I'm just glad I'm gonna add this to my collection. But just, again, just be careful out there, because it's very easy to accidentally snap these ones, especially when they're this intricate. Just putting it out there. Right, the last one now is this beast. It is a Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku figure. And yeah, this is the big one, pretty much, from what I got from MCM. I really don't want to take it out of the box, but again, you know, it's for you. I think you've probably not seen this one from Figure Art Zero EX. I know, I had to just check it up on the box even though I bought it. Alright, yeah. I've done my research, don't worry. I'll do it for you guys, alright? So, I will be more careful this time. Oh, look at that. Now, fortunately, this one already came pre-made. It's worth it though, because figure arts always do good stuff, and for that craftsmanship, especially when it's already all put together, so you don't have to build anything and risk breaking it. Oh dear, I'm not gonna let that down, am I? I know it's GT, but this shot from the second iteration of Dandan's opening, of just Goku standing on a rock in Super Saiyan 4, is just one of those iconic shots, even though the show itself is not iconic at all. One of my rules whenever buying something that's Dragon Ball related is something I've never seen before is always worth getting, because you never know when you'll see it again. It's either that, or if it's rare, or if it's just something I've been longing for. I think this ticks 2 of the boxes, as in it's rare and I've never seen it before. I've seen a Super Saiyan 3 variant knocking around, but not the 4 one, so this is definitely worth it, because, I mean, look at that, the tail is just amazingly great, like, wonderful right there. I think the only thing that knocks it for me is that I just wish that the smirk on Goku's face wasn't a smirk, it was like a serious expression. That would have made this 100% perfect, but everything else apart from this is just, whoa, this is just great. I'm just gonna put this over here and make sure I don't damage it. Okay, that's good. Next up, we have some things that were sent to the PO box. If you'd like to see some stuff actually featured on this channel, as well as one of these videos, you can send it to that in the address in the description. This first one comes from John Riley, and it is a etching of Goku on black slate, and it's white there, and as you can see, it just looks absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time to send this over, John Riley. This is really cool, and one of a kind. I'm really glad to have it. Thank you. And then these 2 things. This came from a Japanese fan, Nirotori. She has a DeviantArt page actually as well. But these shirts, I've never seen before. They're part of the Dragon Ball meets GU, which is a clothing brand in Japan. And this is one of 2 shirts. And these are basically of the manga covers. I think this one of Gohan and Videl in the Devil Car. And yeah, this was back when they were trying to push Gohan as the main character, and yeah, look how that turned out. And the other one right here is of Goku in space in volume 42. So this is basically sayonara suckers thing. But I think the big problem is that I don't fit a medium, and these are a medium, and this is a Japanese medium, right? I don't think I'm gonna fit in these. Not for a very long time at least, if I need to lose some weight. Either way, if I don't, I'm gonna probably frame these in like some square frames, or if not, eventually just hand them down to my children, if I can trust them with things, because I know children can be little terrorists. Finally, to round things off, I have a collection of photos from you guys that have provided your dragon swag via the hashtag #DragonSwag. So coming up now is just a small selection of what I received. That's great. Thank you so much for contributing to the hashtag #DragonSwag, hashtag. If you want to send your stuff, then hashtag #DragonSwag, or send it to the PO box. Either way, I'll be back soon with some more things, and all of this stuff that I've collated and things that I was a little bit careless with, I will just be showing that off in my new office when Billy and I actually move into our new place soon, hopefully. That's all going well, by the way. And until the next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to like and subscribe, especially if you want to see us play DBZ Monopoly live or in a pre-recorded video. Until next time, guys, catch you later.